Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining me for another Saints and Angels Oracle deck reading. Oh, and is my lighter gonna die right as we start this? Don't do this. Maybe it's not Apollo Sun. Oh, thank you dearly. My camera has this weird pink fuzzy thing going on. It is not an astral themed background or filter of any sort. If you're new, my videos are a little better quality usually. If you're not new, then you know this is an old habit of mine, is getting this going while the video is going even. And there, I see like the Easter Island head, Napa Pui. Is that what it is? Something like that. I think I just said it wrong. That'll drive me crazy. Into a 1. Into a J almost. Looks like, if you could see it. Can I get it on the camera? Oh, there it is a bit. It looked much more like it before. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. If you're not new, as I was saying, then you know, well, my camera does this once in a while and it's fading and dying. I don't know on my laptop what makes it do this, but I just am glad it's working this morning. I have been trying to do different videos at other times this week and it's just been black and off. So when I had clicked it on, I'm just like, let's go. Let's get it going. And so get my Palo Santo going. I hope it lasts, the camera, and doesn't fade out or do that red thing. Forgive me if it does. I'm going to try to be quick today just in case. Here we are, Friday the 18th, 2025, and it is the Friday before Easter. Good Friday if anybody is following along with that or celebrates those things. It's not going to get deeply into anything today. I'm going to actually let the cards speak for themselves today. Be mindful of quiet presence, divine purpose, and that sacred, unconditional love that is the underlying layer needed to be able to actually listen to others and to be heard yourself and to speak your own truths and to have your truths heard and to respect others' truths for what they are. That takes a quiet point within yourself of calmness and of openness and acceptance. And it's, very much a theme, not just of sort of Good Friday, or not a theme of Christianity, but also just a theme of humanity, I think. You know, it's a benevolent positivity to wish well for others and to want them to have a good life just like you do, to feel as good and as great and as purposeful, meaningful, energized and motivated as you do. You know, I know that's how I feel. And so, there's a lot brewing in the world. There's a lot going on in my world, and I almost was going to do, I almost needed to do like a whole video before I even clicked on to do this reading, just to sort of air things out with myself, because there's a lot of tension and things reflected. There's a lot of hate out there in the world and a lot of, negativity. But thankfully, I'm not the world and I'm not out there, and I can just recluse into my own lovely, peaceful existence. And that's really what I'm, been guided to do and being guided to do throughout even this morning. And so without allowing myself to really get too far off, it's already been 4 minutes. I think let's get down to what we're here for doing, right? To hear our card for the week. Oh, and our theme, let's just give it in case anybody is new or hasn't heard yet this month. April's theme, we are doing, or we're having, being asked to embody, work through, and live life in this lens, right, of the Six of Pentacles. And that is a very physical based card. And it brings with it a lot of, exchanges, and how we choose to balance those exchanges is really, a mindful focus. It should be sort of an anchor, a North Star, the north on your compass or whatever, as you're journeying through this month and in your navigating in your own life, and as I'm reminding myself here too as well, it's great to be reminded that. So this week we'll hear what our wonderful saints and angels would like to give us as a guidance point. But before I take out the deck, let's just, we'll get settled and do a quiet bit of grounding and meditation. Just get into a space of gracious audience, like I like to kind of explain that, I guess. Encourage all of us to do. So I'm going to close my eyes and lead us through a little meditation quickly. It's not a hypnosis, so don't worry if you're doing anything else. It's totally cool. Do what you're doing. The point is to just become a little bit more present in your overall body and sense of where you are, while also kind of detaching from tasks, to-dos, distractions, and really taking a moment for yourself. So I'm going to close my eyes, and you're welcome to as well. And just starting off with the old friend of the breath. Giving yourself a moment to welcome in conscious breath. Whatever that means to you today. In this now, letting the inhale be just as long as it needs to be, refreshing, gratifying, feeling the coolness come in perhaps through your nostrils, also allowing a sigh of relief, allowing that exhale to have some noise. Take a moment to ground in your physical self. Feel your hands in your lap, your feet on the floor or as they are. Feel your sits bones seated, grounding you. Allow your back to straighten. Take a moment to visualize the spine from the root and the tail all the way up through the lower back and the mid back and the upper back and into the neck, all the way through the skull. Breathing up that entire line. Up and out. Take a moment to envision a wonderful, beautiful cord stretching up through the top of the head. Perhaps two, even gold and silver intertwining like a double helix rising. Original organic spirit DNA climbing up and back to source, reaching the highest point, our highest point, the sun, the great logos, the Father and Observer. Let those chords intermingle and breathe. Feel that deep connection, rising golden thread, strong, current of information, of energy, of love and light flowing down and up. Take a moment to feel the gratitude, the love exchanged. Great gnosis of the one truth feels that unconditional love and light. The knowing of the truth and the owning of the truth. That is the great partnership, the exchange. Breathe deeply into it as you receive your knowership. Who you are, your point in space. Feel the acknowledgement of deep purpose coursing down from that great logos, from the great observer who sees and knows all plans, highlighting yours in a golden ray. Breathe in that love and light. Don't hide or stray away. Let it shine you brightly, all edges and corners receiving light equally. Just as the entire world receives light equally from the sun. Every flower, every tree, every ant. Feel that deep connection. See an image in your mind. The sun's rays reaching you personally in that beautiful astral, ethereal, energetic cord, straight to the crown of your head, and follow it down all the way through your face and neck, lighting them up with golden purpose, like a thick honey, flowing down through the head and neck and onto the shoulders, down through the shoulders, into the chest and into the heart, pouring into the heart center and grounding you. Take a moment to feel your heart. Bring your hands to your heart perhaps. And breathe and receive in that thick, slow moving, filling you up every crack and crevice, honey-like golden light. Envision yourself in the heart center now. See yourself in your beautiful sanctuary, your palace or throne room. See in the heart filling up with golden light, the most beautiful sun rays shining in, warming the entire space, warming you from the core, the inside out. Breathe in and out. Allow the breath to lead the way, expanding and contracting, moving that thick light, that knowing, flooding now further down the rest of your body, down through the abdomen, to the groin and the sacral, down into the very root and into the tail, the end of the spine. See that honey filling up the legs, down into the feet, golden light, thick, nutritious. It has a knowership all of its own. It gets into those tiny places and spaces, and it calls to it that which is no longer serving the body vessel, just as true honey is antifungal and antibacterial. This golden gnosis of truth, of true knowership, of love and light that supports you personally, that shines down from the sun just for you. It knows what is of you and what is no longer of you, and it is calling forth and drawing into it that which no longer serves this body vessel, this mind, body, spirit vessel. Breathing deeply into the entire body and feeling it full of this light. See the light itself sprouting roots down through the root of you. Again, a double helix. Like roots, it's pushing down through Mother Earth, finding a way. It is being called, just as it was called to the great logos of the Father Son. It's called to the heart of Mother Earth. Those roots are pushing, climbing, digging through deep soil, rock, earth and mud, twisting their way down towards the crystalline, golden heart of Mother Earth, anchoring you into this realm. Feel how she is outstretched, always welcoming and receiving. See that spiraling roots reaching the crystalline heart, anchoring, receiving great love, acceptance, and nourishment, a different kind of knowing. Breathe and receive that. See it traveling up to you. Exchanging this two-way appreciation and gratitude like gravity. You hold it and it holds you. There's no two ways about it. You are loved by that. So feel it and own it and send love back. Just for her open, always open and holding arms, lying out for us to walk, to stampede across sometimes. And still, so gratefully, we can honor her and enliven her, give her great thanks, just by being and acknowledging that peacefully with love. Exchanging back our gratitude is nourishment to her. Feel the exchange and entanglement. And see how Mother Earth herself is held by the Great Father Logos. If you can, zoom out and see for a moment the image. Great Earth holding us like babies, Mother with infant in arm, and above it, shining bright the Father's face, watching over, ever present and loving and caring. He appreciates all he sees. Breathe into that beautiful image and feel held as the great child. presence is the gift. Our smiling face, our laughter, our love, our breath in itself, just breathing, that we are still breathing, is a gift in itself. Remember, whether the baby is wailing or crying, whether he's pouting or smiling, mother and father love every moment. They are grateful for every breath. So take a moment to feel grateful for your every breath, to feel grateful for whatever is your setting, whether it's a place of quiet peace, a place of joyful laughter, a place of unhappiness, a place of pain, disruptions, interruptions. Let all be welcome. Let all be gracious and gratefully accepted. Take a moment to breathe. Feel unique acceptance of your set and setting, of your present moment, of your life. Let these visualizations and these practices stay with you as we pull back now into our present moment, into our bodies as we are, and we get ready to come to do what we came to do. As you prepare to open your eyes, get my bowl, I forgot to grab it. Give it a ring. Celebratory. Get a little carried away. That went a little longer than anticipated. Almost have myself doing real meditation. But it's well needed, well asked for, well received. So thank you. Thank you for sitting with me, and let's get ready to get our cards out. Thank our wonderful, beautiful saints and angels, our ancestors and the ascended masters, God, Source, Mother Earth, all of the gurus and those who've come before us. We thank you for your presence, for your energy. We ask if you could offer us a piece of support, guidance, or advice working in this week here to come under our beautiful theme of the Six of Pentacles. We are so graciously grateful. Word of the day, I guess, keeps popping out. We thank you. Thank you, thank you. Shuffle my deck here for a moment. I think I'll do knock and a cat. Oh, I just pulled two out. They come out at the same time, so I guess that's what we're going with. Wow. Okay, don't compromise confidence. And we have two saints. We have Archangel Michael. Love that card. I just love this card in general. Such a beautiful card. And then we have Don't Compromise with St. Agnes, right, of Rome. So don't compromise your confidence this week. Be confident in these things. I think I'll leave it there because it's been long enough, and I see it's my camera's starting to dim out. So perhaps I'll come later in the week with the blurbs of the full. But yeah, for anybody who wants to look at the pictures quickly. Don't compromise your confidence. Or be confident in places when you don't compromise, right? Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me this Friday. I hope that I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend wherever in the world you are, whatever time, even if it's not Friday, April 18th. I hope you have a beautiful day, and that I'll see you around next time.